Welcome to GlassCode, and in this video we're going to talk about the Caesar Cipher. The Caesar Cipher is one of the most simple and probably the most widely known encryption technique around. It is used as a teaching method to teach beginners the beginning topics of encryption. The Caesar Cipher is known as a substitution cipher, which means that each letter in your plain text or unencrypted message is replaced with another letter based on some kind of system. Now, the way the Caesar cipher works is by taking each individual letter of the plain text and shifting it to the right on the index or the left, your choice, a certain number of rotations. And what this means is, if we want to do a Caesar cipher with a right shift of 3, A is going to go 1, 2, 3, and become D, which means B becomes E, and then C becomes F, then G, H, I, and so on and so forth. X would be A, Y would be B, and Z would be C. So the alphabet shifts to the right by 3, and then you would then rewrite your message based on this. So let's go ahead and test the Caesar cipher out with the rightward shift of 3. So we're going to use the plain text, bad, bed, dead. And that's just because it's what we have written here, so it makes it easier. So when we're going to go ahead and encrypt our message, we can just look at our key up here and then just rewrite the letters down below. So B is E, A is D, D is G, B is E, E is H, D is G, D is G, E is H, A is D, and D is G. And as you can see, we now have a confusing string that no one would be able to easily figure out just by looking at it. This would be our encrypted text. This encryption, like I said, is used a lot for a teaching method, and it's also used a lot for like puzzle games. If you've ever played any of those and had encrypted messages, it's probably a Caesar cipher. And the reason why they use these, and they only use it as a teaching method, is it's not very practical. It's pretty easy to bust. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to bust this. Alright, so pretend that we have no idea what the plain text is, that we don't know that it's bad, bed, dead. We only have the ciphertext, or the encrypted text. We can start by simply just writing out the first letter, and then just going down and writing the alphabet. And then when we hit Z, we go ahead and loop back around. And then we stop because we've gone back to E. Now we'll go ahead and go to the next letter. So this doesn't quite tell us much yet. So let's do the third letter, which is G. So now we already have a very interesting piece of information by only doing this 3 times. We can understand that by looking at all of these, only one of them represents any kind of words from the English dictionary. And that's this, bad. That lets us know that this is the correct sequence or the correct rotation of the alphabet. So we know that this is the line that we have to continue on. So now opening up another notepad, we're going to create our key. So we know that E becomes B. We know that D becomes A. And we know that G becomes D. So now all we're going to do is we're going to fill in the gaps. So B, C, D. And now we have reconstructed the key. So all we need to do is take the rest of this sequence, run it through our key, and we can figure out whatever the plain text was. So E goes to B, H goes to E, G goes to D, we have a space, G goes to D, H goes to E, D goes to A, and G goes to D. We have now decrypted the message. Pretty quick. The Caesar Cipher is very good for beginners to learn, and it's really good for puzzles because it's easy to figure out. But other than that, it's pretty impractical. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell for more videos. Leave a like if you have learned something new, and comment down below what you would like to learn next.